Assalamualaikum. I am Dr. Munmun Ghosh, Assistant Professor of Bosundhara Ardin Medical College. Today I discuss mechanism of bicarbonate ion reabsorption. Reabsorption means transport of substance from the lumen into the blood, and secretion means transport of substance from the blood into the lumen. So, today I discuss mechanism of bicarbonate ion reabsorption. Bicarbonate ion reabsorption means transport of substance from the tubular lumen into the blood. Now, I draw the picture of mechanism of bicarbonate ion reabsorption. This is the cell, tubular cell. In this side there is presence of tubular lumen, and this side there is presence of interstitial fluid. Between the cell and lumen, this membrane is called luminal membrane, and between the cell and interstitial fluid is separated by a membrane. This membrane is called basolateral membrane. So, basolateral membrane is present between the cell and interstitial fluid. The example of primary active transport is sodium potassium pump, and sodium potassium pump is present in all over the cell of the body. In tubular cells, so sodium potassium pump is also present, and this sodium potassium pump is present mainly in the basolateral membrane of the tubular cell. So, the functions, the mechanism of sodium potassium pump, it pumps 3 sodium ion from the inside to outside and 2 potassium ion from the outside into the cell. So, 3 sodium ion move from the cell to the interstitial fluid and 2 potassium ion move from the interstitial fluid to cell. So, there is loss of one positivity within the cell. So, it creates negativity within the cell. The value of the negativity is minus 70 millivolt. For this negativity, sodium is moved from the lumen into the cell, means decrease sodium ion concentration within the cell. For this reason, sodium is moved from the lumen into the cell. When sodium ion move from the lumen into the cell, they are bind with a carrier protein. The name of the in the mechanism of bicarbonate ion reabsorption, when sodium move from the lumen into the cell with a carrier protein, the name of this carrier protein is sodium hydrogen exchanger. তাহলে আবার বলি, when sodium move from when sodium bind with sodium exchanger carrier protein and move from the lumen into the cell, at this time hydrogen ion is secreted from the cell into the lumen. Within the lumen there is a presence of various type of ion, that is called filtrate, that is sodium ion, potassium ion, chloride ion, bicarbonate ion, etc., which are present within the lumen as a filtrate. So, within the lumen, when sodium move from the lumen into the cell and hydrogen ion secrete from the cell into the lumen, this hydrogen ion bind with filtrate bicarbonate ion, and when hydrogen bind with filtered bicarbonate ion, there is formation of carbonic acid. H2CO3 means carbonic acid, and this carbonic acid is easily dissociated into carbon dioxide and water. Water is passes through the lumen as a urine ultimately, but water which is passes from the carbonic acid is dissociated into the carbon dioxide and water is passes through the lumen, ultimately it passes as urine, and carbon dioxide is easily diffused from, because it is a gas. For this reason it diffuses from the lumen into the cell. Within the cell there is a presence of water. So, carbon dioxide is bind with water, and with the help of carbonic anhydrase enzyme, there is conversion of carbonic acid, and this carbonic acid is easily dissociated into the hydrogen ion and bicarbonate ion, and this hydrogen ion is secreted from the cell into the lumen by bind with carrier protein sodium hydrogen exchanger. And so in this mechanism bicarbonate ion is formed within the cell. Then bicarbonate ion is moved from the cell into the interstitial fluid by bind with a carrier protein. When bicarbonate ion move from the cell into the interstitial fluid, sodium ion also move, and this mechanism mainly occur in the, that is sodium bicarbonate ion co-transport occur in the basolateral membrane. It mainly occur in the proximal portion of the proximal convoluted tubule. তাহলে আমরা জানি যে রেনাল টিউবুলের যে পার্ট, রেনাল টিউবুলের পার্ট হচ্ছে প্রক্সিমাল কনভলিউটেড টিউবুল, ডিসেন্ডিং লিম্ব অফ লুপ অফ হেনলি, অ্যাসেন্ডিং লিম্ব অফ লুপ অফ হেনলি, ডিস্টাল টিউবুল, কালেক্টিং টিউবুল অ্যান্ড কালেক্টিং ডাক্ট। প্রক্সিমাল কনভলিউটেড টিউবুলে হ্যাজ টু পার্ট, একটা প্রক্সিমাল পার্ট একটা লেট পার্ট। ইন দ্য প্রক্সিমাল পার্ট অফ দ্য proximal convoluted tubule, bicarbonate ion is reabsorption occur along with sodium, that is sodium bicarbonate ion co-transport occur in the proximal portion of the proximal convoluted tubule. তাহলে late portion of the proximal convoluted tubule, ascending limb of loop of Henle, distal tubule, collecting tubule and collecting duct. Bicarbonate ion reabsorption occur by chloride bicarbonate ion exchanger mechanism. This is overall mechanism of the bicarbonate ion reabsorption. তাহলে দেখা যাচ্ছে যে প্রক্সিমাল পোর্শন অফ দ্য প্রক্সিমাল কনভলিউটেড টিউবুলে সোডিয়াম বাইকার্বনেট আয়ন co-transport হয়, আর লেট পোর্শন অফ দ্য প্রক্সিমাল কনভলিউটেড টিউবুল অ্যাসেন্ডিং লিম্ব অফ লুপ অফ হেনলি, ডিস্টাল টিউবুল, কালেক্টিং ডাক্টে সোডিয়াম বাইকার্বনেট আয়ন এক্সচেঞ্জ মেকানিজমের মাধ্যমে বাইকার্বনেট আয়ন রিঅ্যাবজর্পশন হয়। তাহলে টোটাল বাইকার্বনেট আয়নকে যদি 100% ধরি, 100%-এর মধ্যে প্রক্সিমাল কনভলিউটেড টিউবুলে রিঅ্যাবজর্পশন হয় 90% বাইকার্বনেট আয়ন, 90% bicarbonate ion reabsorption in the proximal convoluted tubule, and another 10% is reabsorption in this part. Here descending limb of loop of Henle is absent, because descending limb of loop of Henle only permeable for water, not for solute. এটাই overall mechanism of the bicarbonate ion reabsorption. Thank you.